All right, we back again. Let's go ahead and take a look at these ingredients. Now I have more, but I can't fit all of it on a cutting board, so I just put what I could here. But let's take a look. We have our chicken leg. We have our canned tomato sauce. We have our sofrito. Now, I prefer it fresh, or if I can't get it fresh, I get the frozen one. But this one will have to do, because this is what I have. We have our garlic paste. You can use fresh garlic, or you can use minced garlic. It's really up to you. We have our sazon. We have our cilantro. We have our green pepper, a yellow onion, red pepper, yellow pepper, and we have our season blend. Now, take your time, take a look over the recipe, get everything prepared, and let's get ready for the next level. All right, we have our olive oil, we have our legs in a bowl, and we have our season blend. Now, we're gonna add maybe 2 tablespoons of olive oil to this, and we're gonna add season to we content. Now, add as much as you want to, but just keep some of it for later because we're gonna add some of it to the sauce later. So go ahead and mix this up and make sure it's thoroughly combined. Make sure everything is touching every piece of meat in this bowl. We want this highly seasoned because when we start the searing process, we're gonna lose some of the seasonings anyway in the bottom of the pan, and we're gonna use that to saute the onions and the peppers and everything else. This is gonna give us amazing flavor, and this is exactly what we want. Okay, so over a medium to high heat, we're gonna go ahead and put the chicken legs inside the pan and sear them. We're gonna sear these to golden brown. It can take between 5 to 10 minutes to get this done. And you wanna make sure that all of the chicken meat is literally touching the bottom of the pan. We need all contact to get a good sear on these. And after maybe 5 minutes, we're gonna go ahead and start flipping these over. We're gonna flip them over on each side until we get the color we want all over the chicken. And after that, we're gonna go ahead and saute all our vegetables. All right, now that all the chicken is removed from the pan, we're gonna go ahead and start sauteing our veggies. You can put them in any order you want, it doesn't matter. We're gonna saute them down to the same consistency anyway. So let them saute for maybe 5 minutes, get them nice and translucent, and then we're gonna go ahead and start adding our other ingredients. Okay, now that all our vegetables are sauteed down, we're gonna go ahead and start adding our wet and dry ingredients. First, we add our tomato sauce. Then we're gonna go ahead and add our sofrito mix. Then we're gonna go ahead and add our garlic paste. As I said before, you can use minced garlic or fresh garlic. Either way, we're gonna get to the same flavor we want. Here we have our season blend that I created. That's the rest of the season that we had left over from the chicken we seasoned. We're gonna go ahead and add 2 packs of sazon seasoning mix. Go ahead and mix it all together and make sure that everything is evenly incorporated. Let this cook down for a second, and then we're gonna add our rice next. Okay, we have our washed parboiled rice. You can use whatever rice you choose, but for me, I prefer parboiled for dishes like this. White rice will work, but sometimes when you're making this kind of dish, white rice becomes gummy, depending on how much liquid you add to it and how long you cook it. Parboiled rice, you can cook it a little bit longer and it won't be as gummy as white rice would. So this one would be better for parboiled than it would be for white rice in my opinion. Okay, and here I'm gonna go ahead and add my water. Now the correct measurements for everything will be in the description below, but right now I'm eyeballing it because that's how I cook. I cook from the soul, you know? But you can go ahead and follow the recipe if you don't know how to make this kind of dish and you're not too familiar with how to make chicken and rice. And here I'm adding 3 tablespoons of chicken bouillon. Now the chicken bouillon adds a whole nother level of chicken flavor to the dish. Yeah, the natural flavors of the chicken is better, but the chicken bouillon just add that extra touch of chicken flavor that we want in this dish. So add that and you'll be good to go. After that, go ahead and place your chicken right on top of the rice. Push it down just a little bit. And after that step, go ahead and cut your heat down to medium-low. Because we want this chicken to cook thoroughly. We want it to reach 165 degrees internally. Let the rice cook slow. Make sure the chicken is cooked thoroughly. and you're all good to go. All right, we've been waiting for this moment for 40 minutes. And here we go, boom. My version of Arroz con Pollo. Let me know in the comment section how I did. All my Hispanic people that follow me. I love y'all and I love this dish for real. It's very filling, it's a lot of food. You can eat this for 2 or 3 days in a row if you want to. Or you can feed a big family this whole pot and everybody be full and content with this. You don't have to add nothing else. And there you have it, my version of Arroz. Arroz. I don't know, I probably screwed that up too. But anyway, this is my version of it. Let me know how I did in the comment section if you like this video. Like, comment, subscribe, share it. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you on the next one.